like you said, man, I never felt like UNC was going to keep that lead. Um, you know, if you look at the Baylor game, they were up like 25, and you know, at that point, it's human nature to get complacent, right? And you start playing not to lose. We talked about this, I think, a couple episodes ago, right? When you get that lead, it's comfortable, right? Similar to
Yep.
life, right? Like you're in a good position, you get comfortable, and it's easy to not keep the foot on the gas, and you start playing not to lose instead of playing to win. Um, so I think that's a little bit of what happened, but I also think that they just ran out of gas to make that play that they made against Duke, or those plays they made against Duke, where you know um, it's kind of that game defining like one or two plays that make the difference. I just don't think they had the the mental and physical gas to finish the game. And I just feel like Kansas, they're a veteran team. They had stuff to play for. I didn't know Bill Self's dad passed away. There was other stuff that was
Yeah.
going on. Um, and you know, this is something that I think again another life lesson, man. A lot of people in sports and in life, they talk about like weathering the storm, right? Like how do you weather the storm? And I think that there's an element of you have to prepare for that, bro. Like you gotta prepare for the storm, not just when it gets there. Like I'm gonna just figure it out. You got to prepare for that, like mentally. And Kansas, if you listen to the post game celebration, they talked about, we're built for this. We've been here before, um, and they had an expectation to win, right? So I think that they kind of had that combination of they were prepared for that storm, but they never they never thought they were going to lose. David McCormick, the guy who kind of closed the game, the post player, they asked him, what was the mood like in the locker room at halftime? He said, I was smiling and everybody was looking at me crazy,
Right.
and we can relate. Like, we can relate, regardless of, whether it's pickup, a league game, or whatever, whenever we're playing, we never have that mindset that, like, oh, the game's over. And you can see that permeated through Kansas. So overall, man, I mean, you couldn't have really asked for a better Final Four, other than that Kansas Villanova game not necessarily being as competitive as we thought it would be. And then overall, the tournament I just think was solid all around. St. Peter's, we had our Cinderella story. Um, there were some other upsets, and I think for the most part, um, it was good quality basketball. The referees got a lot of flack because they felt like a lot of people felt like the game was allowed to be overly physical. So I'm curious to
Oh,
kind of
we
see.
got a UNC fan in the building.
Uh,
Hope
what's up,
hopefully
Josh?
uh hopefully he's all right, man.